You do treat the one that you loving with the same respect, the one that you humping. Oh no, it won't be that. Oh no, it won't be that. She do anything necessary for him, and I do anything necessary for her. So don't let the necessary occur. Oh, all I need in this life is say just me and my girlfriend. So what's up, ladies and gentlemen? Today we're going to be doing Rahu in the sign of Libra. And what happens when Rahu is in the sign of Libra in your horoscope? Well, what is Libra? Libra is a sign of balance, peace, and harmony. Libra is a sign of relationships. It's a sign of trade. It's a sign of establishing agreements. It's literally the original seventh house of marriage. This is why it deals with relationship a lot. It deals with making peace with everybody around you in a relationship form because it's ruled by Venus. Venus is a very calm, gentle, and soft planet. So when you bring Rahu here, Rahu is that obsessive planet that is fascinated with, just worldly gain and worldly desires and all the material wealth. And he is the mass communication. He wants to do everything big. He wants to be the extravagant person out there. And he can even find the shortcut to it, meaning that being cunning and being deceptive to what he wants to achieve in your horoscope. So when he's in Libra, here Rahu wants to maintain that perfect relationship. Rahu is in search for a perfect relationship wherever he sits. So if it's at home at the fourth house, you'll be obsessed with having that perfect relationship with a mother. If it's in the seventh house, you'll be obsessed with having the perfect relationship with a spouse. If it's in the 10th house, you want to have the perfect relationship with your coworkers and colleagues. But mainly the thing here is that it wants to have the perfect relationship. It wants to find the perfect harmony. When it does trade, it wants to do the best trade out there. And here it becomes obsessed with the fact of making peace with everybody. Like here, Rahu energy disturbs if this person is not making cordial relationship with people. So if, let's say, they have a friendship and they've had it for a while, and then suddenly that friendship goes sour, they cannot rest until that friendship is restored, until that relationship is restored. Because here again, Rahu in every sign is dealing with that sign's obsession. That makes it more obsessive. So here, it not only impacts the sign of Libra, it impacts the planet Venus. So Venus energy itself is becoming a bit obsessive. So first of all, here, Rahu always likes to be in a relationship. He wants to be in a relationship. No matter what kind of a relationship, especially in the ascendant and seventh house, you bet they need to have a relationship in order to find a balance in their mind, in their body, in their soul, in their whole entire life. But here, especially, let's say if it's in this fifth house, you'll be obsessed with making that perfect relationship with the children. In the third house, that perfect relationship with the siblings. So that's where this Rahu balance goes haywire, and it needs to balance every single time to maintain that peace and harmony, because that's what it's looking for. Here, Rahu also becomes quite artistic. It becomes master of design, because Venus is about design and beauty. So Rahu also loves beauty. He wants to make peace in the house that he's sitting in with the relationship, but it also wants to beautify that house. It wants to make it more beautiful. It wants to find a way to make things more beautiful. And especially with trade and business, this is a very good placement if somebody who's inclined towards business. They want to make deals out there. They want to make agreements. So it can also show a lawyer, somebody who's into making agreements and making contracts and merging companies together. So here Rahu is at its most peaceful, but at the same time, that peace becomes obsessive. That peace, that part of making a treaty and deal, becomes that lifelong goal, that I want to make that treaty. So you can see a lot of diplomats, you can see a lot of peace treaty people, you can see a lot of people in the government who are making all sorts of treaty with different countries and companies. So you will see these people in those dealings a lot. But mainly here, Rahu wants to maintain a balance of relationship and wants to find that relationship. But then the problem is, though, Rahu is never satisfied. That's the problem. So even if Rahu finds that perfect person to have that relationship with, it still won't be enough. They're looking for something that doesn't exist. So it's like an ongoing thing. They keep wanting to make it more perfect, more perfect. Like Rahu in Leo keeps wanting to explore the fame and the acting and the performing arts, and he wants to keep doing it. Even if he reaches the heights, he still is not satisfied. Same thing here. He's not satisfied with that perfect mate. So if let's say Venus is weak and Rahu is in the Libra, then definitely there will be some lot of tension in the relationship. It can take a person to be so dissatisfied in the relationship that they will not even want to get married because they just can't seem to find that perfect person. So Venus's energy needs to be balanced. Venus's placement in that chart has to be strong. So for Rahu can feel that foundation to be a bit strong, and his obsessiveness is to a limit and not going overboard. So if Venus is debilitated, then there'll be great dissatisfaction in the relationship, especially Rahu being in the sign of Libra. All right. So guys, this is my analysis of Rahu in the sign of Libra. If you're new to my channel, subscribe below above wherever you see the subscribe button. And if you want to know where your Rahu is placed and your other planetary alignments, including your dashas, your divisional charts, your transits, and what's happening in your horoscope, check out the link below. Check out my book, The Astrology at the Speed of Light. And when you get the book, I will send you the link to look at your own chart. Just make sure you follow the directions below. Otherwise, we'll see you with Rahu in Scorpio tomorrow. Bye. What? You actually made it this far into the video? All the way to the end? Man, you must be crazy! Well, since you're already crazy enough to go this far, then might as well join the insanity by clicking that little button above where it says subscribe here. Or you can subscribe below by that little button that you see below the video. And like I told you, if you want to know where your planets are placed, where your conjunctions are, what aspects you're receiving, what planetary time period you're running through, check out this corner link below. Okay, read the directions there, because when you get the book, my Astrology at the Speed of Light book, and you follow the directions by sending me the email, I send you the link to look at your own chart so you can study everything about you. And if you want to read some more articles on astrology and every little details that I've written on my website, check out this corner link below. And this will take you to my website and to my article page where I've written tons of stuff. Okay? Otherwise, we'll see you tomorrow with some more insane video. Bye-bye.